Good morning. We're going to be looking at the Suez Canal Google Map assignment. I'm going to be making an example map for you to show you how all of the functions work. The first direction on our paper is to go to mymaps.google.com. Allow that page to load. Step 2 is to create a new map. Step 3, we need to title the new map. And the way we title it is we click on this untitled map in the top left corner. And there's a very specific way I'd like you to title your map. It is last name, comma, first name, underscore, Suez Canal map. You do not have to worry about a description. Click the Save button. We are now on step 4 of creating our map, and step 4 says that we need to use the search bar at the top of the page to drop pins in the following location. And there's 8 locations that you have to drop pins, and it's as easy as typing in Suez Canal. Make sure you're getting the correct Suez Canal. As you saw, there was also a Suez Canal street in California. That's not accurate. And the way you drop a pin is you simply click Add to Map, and that pin is now dropped. You can check that off on your directions. Let's drop a couple more pins. I'm not going to do all of them, but Egypt is another pin we need to drop. So I'll drop Egypt's pin. I'll drop the Sinai Peninsula pin. And I'll drop the Red Sea pin. Okay, so now if I zoom out a little bit, you should see I have 4 pins dropped: Egypt, Suez Canal, Sinai Peninsula, and the Red Sea. When you are doing step number 4, you will have 8 pins dropped. Step number 5 asks us to write descriptions for 4 of those 8 dropped pins. I ask you to write a description for the Suez Canal, for Egypt, France, and Great Britain. The Suez Canal, I want you to describe to me what the Suez Canal is. For Egypt, France, and Great Britain, I want you to describe to me how they benefited from the Suez Canal. So the way you write a description is you click on the pin. This is my Suez Canal pin. You click the little pencil, and from this second box, I can now write a description. Make sure your description uses full, complete sentences with proper grammar. That's part of our rubric. So very simply, I'm going to give a short description of the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is a canal dug through the isthmus. Whoops, I always spell that wrong. In the Mediterranean region. This canal was funded by French, built by the Egyptians, and eventually purchased by the British. Egypt took over the canal in the 1900s. That's a short description for the Suez Canal. Now, let me quick drop a France pin, and I will show you what I mean for a description of France. So I'm going to click my little pencil for the description. I want to say how France benefited from the Suez Canal. So France benefited from the Suez Canal because they funded its creation and now could move products and goods through the Mediterranean Sea and out towards Asia freely or cheaply. That's how France benefited from the Suez Canal. So if we zoom out slightly again, we can now see France and its description here. Once you've written your descriptions for the Suez Canal, Egypt, France, and Great Britain, you need to include a picture for each location. So there are 8 locations. Let's go back to the Suez Canal. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on this camera. And the easiest way to find images is the Google image search. So I will search Suez Canal. And here are some images of the Suez Canal that I can include. I think I like this one. I'll select it. If you want to add multiple images, you can. Just click this little plus sign. And maybe I want to add a map of the Suez Canal as well. Click Save. Once you've added images to all of the locations, submit your assignment on Canvas. Thank you very much.